Hi, Sunshine Fam. I'm back at home, and I've been doing some watching of some of my older videos. By the way, I'm Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Want to give a shout out to a couple of people that I promised I would give a shout out to. One of them is Monka. So Sunshine Fam, welcome Monka to the Sunshine Fam. He has not subscribed quite yet, but I wanted to welcome him to the Sunshine Fam, and to a member of the Sunshine Fam that hasn't watched my videos in a while, but she said she would, and that would be Veronica. So I'm giving Veronica a shout out. I might have the paper. I haven't given shout outs in a long time. So I'm just going to take a few people off of here and just shout out a few of you. So I'll shout out Amanda, and I'll shout out Clemen from Perpetuum Jazzula. Nana, I think, is also from Perpetuum Jazzula. Catherine, who is a friend of Veronica, not sure if she's still watching. Nipper Girl, haven't heard from her in a while. Danny Sierra Lynn, girl, I don't know if you're still watching my videos, but I miss you. Carolyn Nye. Zimmer Tracks, Brother Boldly Servant. I think you used to be known as Bold Servant of Jesus the Christ. I think you changed your name. Sam Bierke, Hints Colvin. I got a lot of people. Nathan, the Basketball Bear 3715. I want to shout you out. These are the newest fam members according to my paper from January of 2023, a couple years ago. Bang No Not Channel, Fuat, Kukuku, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, K-O-U 3 times, Jill, Emilio, RF, Flavia Vargas, Francisco Sola Agis, I don't know, A-G-I-S. Philip Whelan, Maria Reinert. Let's see, Bill Hoff, William Monks, Laura Maiska, Mr. Craze with a Q, Donnie Groff, Terry H. I don't know if you're still watching me. If you are, please comment below or find me on my Facebook page. I have some condolences to give to you. And then as of August 20th of 2023, gaming, I think it's Gaming Tim 3. And then in July of 2023, I had a few that were Asian symbols. So if you are from Southeast Asia, I give you guys a shout out. The Basketball Bear 3715. And Prevented Monkey, or I'm sorry, Preverted Monkey. Interesting name. So that's not all of you, I know, but I just wanted to give a few of you a shout out. So, yep, it's time. It's time for me to be embarrassed. The head of your Sunshine Fam, Miss Chloe here, is about to be embarrassed out of her mind because, yes, I am going to upload the Vicodin video. Only one person outside my family has seen it, and that's John. The video itself the quality is not going to be the greatest because, let me tell you, with Adobe Premiere, I'll give you the Cliff's Notes version, I had called them back in December. I think I said this on my last video. I'd called them in December to cancel it because I was paying for a service I never used, and they gave me like 90 days for a free trial, and they ended up charging me again at the beginning of May, at the beginning of this month. And so I thought, well, I'll try it again and see if it works. And I came home and I tried to download it onto my computer, and for some reason it said it wasn't available for download in my area. So I called them again the other day and I canceled Adobe Premiere. So right now I don't have any editing software. So for the time being, you're just going to have to put up with waiting more time for some of these videos, especially the one from northern Minnesota. I might see if I can do it the way that I'm doing it here. It won't be the best quality or anything, but in any case, I would film it off of my camera or off of my computer, but it's in different clips, so it won't be like a smooth video all the way through. I'm debating whether I want to do that. So comment below, let me know if you want me to do that or if you want me to wait until I have the money to get editing software and edit the whole thing together so you can watch the whole thing in one smooth motion. I might have to go back to Wondershare, but that costs a lot more money. And I'm still working on paying off all those medical bills and credit cards and stuff like that. So it might be a while before I can do that. So anyway, without much further ado, you are about to witness Chloe high on Vicodin. Strap in, folks. I'm going to be embarrassed as all get out. So hang on. Let me get this flipped around. And I'll spin this around so that I can get it proper on the screen. Let's see here if I can. Sorry, the camera work is not the greatest. Okay, and then I'm going to just put a piece of paper up over at the end so that you can't see my real name. Here we go.
Hi. I had a sore arm today, so I had to go to the hospital. Hello. I had to go to the hospital today. So they gave me a prescription of some generic form of Vicodin, so I'm on Vicodin land stuff. And you probably can't see me too well because I'm walking through a dark hallway. And I got my green thingy for my nose because I can't breathe very well. And I feel funny. I feel really funny. Okay, so I think I'm going to sleep in the living room tonight. I don't even know if I'm even in the shot. What was that?
I meant to get Lucky's leash on the couch and I hit the sleeping thing, but nothing fell over.
Well, the leash doesn't belong in the living room. It belongs in the closet. Okay, so... Oh, it's cold out here. Ellie just let Lucky out, so it's cold out in here in the living room. And I'm watching Friends. So, oh, ouch. So yeah, my arm still kind of hurts, and Allison knocked something down off of Grandpa's chair. It needs to be picked up and gently put on his chair. I didn't get to talk to Terry today, so I'm kind of bummed.
Terry was my boyfriend at the time.
Ow! Okay, I can't get the hair out of my face because it hurts. My arm hurts. So, do you want to videotape me? Here, you can videotape me. I don't even know if I'm even in the shot. Am I in the shot?
Yeah.
Is my face real big?
Yeah. See, and I knew my mom was going to totally act like this.
Okay, so I'm going to go lay on the couch now.
Yep, you go do that.
I will. I got my pillow. This is a My Pillow. That's the brand name of it. It's called a My Pillow, and it is my pillow. And I like this pillow. I really like this pillow. Okay, so now we're out. Okay.
Well,
Where's my dog?
Lucky! Mommy's out
Dog's
here.
in the room. Your food and stuff is out here, buddy boy. Lucky dog, what you doing back there?
You sound like you're from the south.
I'm from the south. At least I'm not walking on water with the shark that sounds like a French man.
What?
So hi. I'm really loopy.
Clearly.
I'm very, very loopy. They made me do something with my arm today that really hurt. My dog is not coming out here.
Lucky, I've got food.
Lucky, if you come out, Ellie will give you some treats.
Lucky, you want a treat?
You want a bag and strip?
So ridiculous.
Do I sound like I'm from the South?
Yeah, just a tad.
Just a tad. There's my dog. It's a dog. See, now you gotta film the dog.
Okay. I promised I'd give him a treat though, but the treats are in the back bedroom.
Yeah, this was his food. Ow, ow, ow.
No, it's not.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. I thought you meant this food bowl. Okay, I'm gonna get the camera to you. So I can go film, or I can go do my thing, and you can do your thing.
Okay, you sound like you're from the South now. Okay, so hi. Now I'm filming myself again. I can't even tell. I'm gonna flip this thing around. Okay, there we go. Now you can't even see my face. There we go. I look like a mess, don't I? That ain't good. So Allison is gonna be feeding the dog. There's the dog, ready for his food. So you can't really see my face too well because of the backlight. But I hurt my arm somehow. I went to bed the other night and I was fine. And then I woke up yesterday morning and my arm really hurt, my right arm. I'm holding this in my left hand, but my right arm really, really hurt. So, and it still kind of hurts, but I feel weird. I feel really, really weird. So, I'm thirsty too. I wonder if these pills make me thirsty. I don't know. So anyway, I think we're done filming, huh?
No.
We're not done filming? We're not done filming yet, apparently. I need to go get something to drink.
Other pop. No.
Okay.
I didn't say lay down, I said pop. Up. Okay.
Lucky's
What do you
doing
mean,
his
no?
trick.
What do you mean no? Come on. You know the trick.
He
You're
says,
not helping
he
here.
says, forget it, I want my treat.
Okay, fine. Roll over.
Well, you didn't have to throw him over like
I
that.
didn't. I barely touched it.
Okay, I'm gonna flip this around and give it back to Allie. I need to go get something to drink. I need some. Ouch! That's a shocking experience.
That was a bad joke.
Allie just shocked me. Our fingers touched and there was like a spark in between our fingers. I'm thirsty though.
Well, go get a drink.
Some water. I'm gonna go get some.
You just had some chocolate. How are you still
I
thirsty?
know. I think these pills make me thirsty.
I got this message.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna fall over.
I got this message.
I feel like I'm gonna fall over. Okay. How many times do I have to tell you? You need to close the bags tight so that the food stuff stays moisture. Is moisture a word? I don't even. Allie, nice shot of the roll top desk.
I'm still filming you.
I had ice cream yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna get some, but I said I didn't want it.
I had ice cream.
I'd get some today, but it's too freaking cold.
I had ice cream.
You probably can't even see me.
Here I am. I had Dairy Queen ice cream yesterday.
I can't wait till you see this video. You're just
I know. I know. Water rocks.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, Manana.
Was it during that episode?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I
She sticks her head under the faucet and she's like drinking the water from the
She
faucet.
was drunk. I'm not drunk, although this must feel what it's like to. This must be what it's like. Stand up. I can't stand up. I'm so like duh. I'm like ooh whoopee.
Okie dokie.
Okay, how long are we gonna videotape?
Well, we can turn it off now.
Okay, bye.
Okay, we're going to go away now. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my water.
You do that. Okay.
So, yep. That was me high on Vicodin. Like I said, totally not like the way you see me normally. Not sure why my camera kept going out of focus when it was on there. Maybe because she kept moving the camera around a lot. Just know that this video was taken many years ago at a completely different apartment complex. I can't even tell you what year it was. Maybe early 2010s, I want to say. Maybe even before 2013. I don't remember what year that was that I had hurt my arm. I'm thinking that the reason that I had such a pain in my shoulder was because I kept playing games on my computer, and my arm would sit, like I would use the mouse a lot. And I think because I didn't exercise my arm, the muscle kind of tightened up. And the reason I had to go to the hospital was because when I tried to take a shower, I couldn't even raise my hand to wash my hair. I had to have Allison come in and wash my hair for me in the shower. So I had her take me to the hospital. And you could see that the shirt was pinned because they had cut the shirt. They didn't want to cut the shirt. They wanted me to take the shirt off. And I said, there's no way that I can move my arm to do that. So I said, just cut the sleeve. I don't care. They had to do like an x-ray or an MRI or something. I don't remember exactly what I was talking about when I said they did something that really hurt. Just know that after I came down off of the Vicodin, it was like 45 minutes after I had filmed this. And Allison showed me the video, and I kind of remember when I said something about walking on water sounding like a Frenchman, like a shark with a Frenchman or something. That's a reference to Bill Engvall. I kind of sort of remember the part where I said I had ice cream yesterday. The rest of it, totally did not remember what happened. So that's what medication does to me. So yeah. So there you go. There's the Vicodin video for you guys to all enjoy and laugh at. This is me being very vulnerable and putting that out there for you. I have been encouraged by my kids especially, and now by John, to put that video out. So I have now put it out. Like I said, it wasn't the best quality. I don't know why at the beginning I had to lift up the camera when I was filming it, because for some reason the angle of the camera made it look on the top, like the top of my head was like a negative, kind of looked like a negative. Like in the old cameras where they actually printed the film in the negatives, it kind of looked like that. So that's why I lifted the camera up a little bit. But the camera work itself, when Allison was doing it, obviously, she wasn't always paying attention to what she was filming, and so the camera work was not the best. And I'm hoping that I was able to not show my real name on there. But I did notice at one point I didn't have the paper over far enough, so whatever. Maybe if I didn't make such a big deal out of it. Anyway, that's me high on Vicodin. Unfortunately, recent events has led to a breakdown in relationship between me and Allison, and that's been within the last couple weeks. I've been going through an awful lot negatively. I pretty much didn't talk to my kids for a week, and they were very concerned. Well, two of them were very concerned about me and trying to reach out to me. I wasn't answering their phone calls. I wasn't answering their text messages or their messenger chats or anything like that. And then Sea Dog actually came over and I didn't even want to talk to him. Not that he really did anything wrong, but there's just been a lot going on in my life that I feel like I've been everybody's doormat, and I'm basically sick and tired of being nice to everybody, only to be treated like crap. So instead of taking it out on everybody, I just decided to go to work and then come home and just be by myself and really give a new meaning to the word recluse, where I did not talk to anybody. I did not message anybody. Got to the point where I had to message Silver Star because she was very concerned. I have had bouts in the past because I suffer from depression. I have had bouts in the past where I have attempted suicide. I'm considering making another video going into more detail about the abuse that I suffered growing up, without naming the specific people or person that did the abuse, the abuses. But I have been abused in every way, shape, and form. Verbally, mentally, emotionally, and yes, sexually. I don't put myself in the category of the Me Too movement. But I have been abused in every way, shape, and form. So obviously it follows me through the rest of my life. I don't dwell on it a lot, but it does creep up once in a while. It's something you can never forget. And so we'll just, at this point, I'm just going to leave it at that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry to bring you down on the end of it, but just wanted to get another video out for you. And I thought, oh, you know what? It's time to put the Vicodin video out. So hope you enjoyed that. As limited as the video part of it was, hopefully you could hear everything. Especially the part about, here I am. I can't believe I'm actually showing this to you guys. Oh my gosh, is my face as red as my cardinals? Oh my God. It was definitely red the day that John came over to watch it. That's for sure. He couldn't believe it either. He's like, that's not you. That is so not you. And it isn't. This is me normal. This is me normal. So, but now you can see what medication does to me, especially Vicodin. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. And not sure when I'll put out the next video. I've been given a suggestion by one of my Sunshine fam to maybe do like a series of the local parks, which I could probably put in Adventures with Chloe videos. It's kind of hard for me right now to get out and make videos because I'm working over 40 hours a week, which has really been a strain on my body. I've been talking about my ankle a lot, and in the last video I did say that I've been having problems with my hand. Well, a couple weeks ago at work, my hand cracked really bad to where I was almost in tears. And since then, I now have no feeling on the tips of here, 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 and here. I can kind of feel this one a little bit in the thumb. I can't really feel this. So when I go to count change back to people at work, I can't feel the coins, which is not a good thing. So I am seriously considering going back to the doctor and having it checked out because I can't keep going on like this. I'm wearing the splint at night, but it's so painful that when I wake up in the morning and take the splint off, I can barely move my fingers. My entire hand is numb in the morning. You know how it feels when your hand goes to sleep or your foot falls asleep or whatever, and you get that tingly feeling like the pins and needles? That's what it feels like periodically throughout the day for several minutes. And I have to like put my hand down by my side to kind of let the blood flow down to my fingers. So it's getting bad. And so I'm hoping that, I know when I talked to the doctor last year before I had the foot surgery, the hand doctor, he said that there's a procedure that they can do where they like snip the nerve to relieve some of the pressure in there, because I do have severe carpal tunnel, and that I'd be out of work for 2 weeks. And I know I would not get short-term disability because I cannot associate this with work either, because I did do data entry for 30 years. My second ex-husband, which is why he's my ex-husband, ended up spraining this wrist in a fit of anger. I'll get into that story in another video as well. Thankfully, my kids did not see that. They heard it, but they did not see it. Because they were all in their bedrooms at the time. So thankfully they did not see that, but they did definitely hear it. And so this might be a result from that. But a lot of what I do at work with scanning and everything, because I'm a cashier, it's repetitive. And I've been researching about carpal tunnel, and it says repetitive motions can make it worse. And that's why I'm considering maybe going part-time and doing something else, doing a second job or something. I did look into DoorDash a little bit. I'm doing a little bit of research on DoorDash. I'm still on the fence about whether I want to go back and do that or not. I haven't signed up for it or anything. There's also this app called Tester Up, but it doesn't sound like you make a lot of money doing that, so I'm probably not going to do that. I guess it's like you get paid to do surveys and test games and stuff like that, but you only get like pennies on the dollar for doing it. And you have to, some people are saying that have done it, some people are saying that the reviews are not that great, and that you would have to work, you'd have to do this app like 24/7 for like 3 weeks to see any kind of money coming in. So it's totally free to sign up, apparently. I've been seeing it on ads when I play Happy Color. And I've been debating about whether to do it, but now that I'm reading some of the reviews and seeing some of these videos, some people are like, well, it can be worth it if you really put in the time, but you won't be making much. So I probably won't be doing Tester Up. I'm trying to think of any other job that I could do that would not affect my hand so much. The foot is getting better. The ankle is getting better. But in any case, I'm also debating whether or not I should ask another person to unsubscribe from me and stop watching my videos, because obviously you don't want anything to do with me anymore. Your reasoning is completely immature, in my opinion. I know I can't make you stop watching my videos, but if you don't want anything to do with me, then don't watch them. Simple as that. I won't call you out, but you know who you are. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed that Vicodin video. And you guys have a good week, good rest of your week, or rest of your day, rest of your evening, rest of your month, whatever. And we'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Have a sunny day.